Hi, everybody, and welcome to TCW Fantasy Wrestling from the MTI Center in Indianapolis, Indiana. And what can I say about tonight? TCW Lightning Heat, the quarterfinals of the World Title Tournaments, and it was a big match. Lots of cool stuff happening, and we get right down to it. We start out with the introduction of the Prom Queen and Jessica Lee Richards. Now, Jessica Lee Richards is also going to be the valet for the Southern Boy, but today she teams up with the Prom Queen to face off against Carrie and Michelle Omlin, and this match ends in a double countout as neither team could answer the count of 10 from the referee. In the next match, we had Brittany Starbuck as she faced off against Rain Fire. Brittany Starbuck wins with the impressive espresso shot and pins Rain Fire in 6 minutes and 12 seconds. Rocky Mysterious faced off against Justin Chile in what I would call an amazing junior heavyweight match. Rocky Mysterious, he's getting better every week that we get him here at TCW, but he got defeated via pinfall by Justin Chile. The next match, tag team action, as the Slut Cakes Big Daddy and Chocolate Slut Cake faced it off against Pure Sensation, Vanilla Suave, and Pure Iron, the boys from Michigan. And Pure Sensation wins the match. Double team action at its finest as they defeat and pin Chocolate Slut Cake as he gets pinned by Vanilla Suave. We're going to see these two feud again. Vanilla Suave and Chocolate Slut Cake, they are not finished with each other yet. The next match, junior heavyweight action, as Dave Michaels defeats Frat Boy. Dave Michaels hits Frat Boy with the super kick. Frat Boy's down. I think he did too much partying yesterday and lost the match. You know, maybe they got to shut down those Greek life frats there at the Pennsylvania college that he goes to. In the quarterfinals of the World Tag Team Championship, we had the Crushers against Gene Stanley and Rusty Simmons, the car guys from Michigan. Now, folks, Gene Stanley and Rusty Simmons and the Crushers, they are no strangers from each other. They fought each other many times. But Gene Stanley and Rusty Simmons win tonight's match and move on to the World Tag Team Championship semifinals as they will be facing off against the winners of the next match. Now we had Credit Line, Money in Cash against the Heavenly Express, which is Northern Ice, Rudy Daniels, and Dennis Lee. Dennis Lee is a phenomenal wrestler. He reminds me of Bobby Eaton. Northern Ice, Rudy Daniels, kind of a Stan Lane kind of guy. Maybe a Tom Pritchard kind of guy. Really, really great wrestlers. Credit Line, they're masked, but they're huge specimens of man, as they would say. The match went 26 minutes, the longest match of the night. Credit Line pulls out the pin and the win over Heavenly Express as Cash pins Northern Ice Rudy Daniels. Dennis Lee very unhappy about this, and we will be hearing from the Heavenly Express on TCW Party Time, which is Sunday the 26th. So it's Credit Line and Gene Stanley and Rusty Simmons against each other for the World Tag Team Championship semifinal. The winners will go on to the final and crown the champions. In the World Junior Heavyweight Championship Tournament, Texas Thunder, the man from Texas with so much on the line, faced off against Juan Pedro. And can I say this was just a great match following the Credit Line Heavenly Express match, which the crowd went crazy for. Texas Thunder and Juan Pedro tore down the house. They should be feuding and fighting forever. And Juan Pedro wins that match and moves on to the World Junior Heavyweight Championship semifinals, as he will be facing off against the winner of the next match, Farmer Bob and Hutch Hardy Finn. Farmer Bob trying to use all the stuff that he's got in his book. Farmer Bob, he is just a phenomenal wrestler. But Hutch Hardy Finn got the job done and moves on. In the tournament, will be wrestling at least twice, as the Carolina Connection is right now booked in the tag team turmoil match. In the TCW World Women's Championship match, Vanessa Very faced off against Nicole Lauren. This match went around 18 minutes. Nicole Lauren is probably one of the best chain wrestlers that you've ever seen in women's action. Vanessa Very, though, coming in, she is very vivacious, I must say. Very vivacious, Vanessa Very. And Vanessa ends up winning the match with the pin and the win. Nicole Lauren just did not have it tonight, and Vanessa moves on in the World Women's Championship tournament. Candice Apple and Mocha. This match, far superior match than anything we've seen in the women's action so far. Mocha just has it all. Just a phenomenal match. However, Candice Apple wins the match with the core, hits her with the core, and wins. Mocha missed the Mochalicious and lost all of her bearings for a second there, and Candice Apple caught her and hit her with the core and ends up winning the match. Moving on, so it's Vanessa Very and Candice Apple in the World Women's Semifinals, and the winner of that, of course, goes to the championship match. And then the World Heavyweight Championship, the big gold crown, as we got Rockstar Ricky Reagan against John Brute Force. These guys are friends. They know each other from way, way back. They hang out. These guys hang out, and they had to fight each other because they're fighting for the biggest prize in TCW history, the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, Rockstar Ricky Reagan trying to use a Rockstar Slam, trying to hit John Brute Force with all he's got. Brute Force is using his strength and power to throw Ricky Reagan all across the ring. And at the end of the day, Rockstar Ricky Reagan hits the Rockstar Slam on John Brute Force for the pin and the win. Rockstar Ricky Reagan moves on in the World Heavyweight Championship tournament. He'll be facing off against the winner of this next match. And our main event of the evening. It is Captain Chris Power, Mr. Donald Moneypants, and Tiger Mountain, the guy from Vermont. So we had New York, Vermont, and Illinois all in this match. And folks, it had so many near falls. Captain Chris Power is just strong as all get out. Tiger Mountain almost hit Chris Power with the pounce, almost knocked him out, but he slipped and couldn't hit it. Tiger Mountain out for a good majority of this match, but Tiger Mountain comes in at the final moments, saves the match from ending, and then hits Mr. Donald Moneypants with the pounce as Tiger Mountain moves on and will face off against Rockstar Ricky Reagan in the World Heavyweight Championship semifinals. So, folks, that has been the night from Indianapolis, Indiana. TCW Lightning Heat is in the books, but we look forward to party time, the 26th, as we will be naming the world champions in the heavyweight division, the women's division, the junior heavyweight division, the tag team division, and also the hardcore division. We do have a special announcement from our TCW Christmas Clash event, as we have really cool things coming down the pike in TCW Fantasy Wrestling. So check it out. Again, Tiger Mountain and Rockstar Ricky Reagan in the semifinals. Candice Apple, Vanessa Very in the semifinals. Hutch Hardy Finn and Juan Pedro and Credit Line versus Gene Stanley and Rusty Simmons. That's going to be an amazing match. TCW Party Time, the 26th of November. Check it out Sunday night. And folks, this has been just an amazing night. TCW Fantasy Wrestling, we are changing the way the game is played. We will see you guys here real soon on the TCW Fantasy Wrestling.